Hi everyone, Andy here from Warped Palette. So as you will see in an upcoming video, there's the dog joining in the video. As you'll see in either the upcoming videos or the previous video, depending on the order you watch this in, I've got the Kill Team starter set that we're going to be speed painting. So I have tested a variety of these over the last month or so. So obviously contrast paints from GW, been looking at Express Colour by Vallejo because I really love the Vallejo paints, and Army Painter speed paints as well. So after testing a few different options, I've gone full in and I've gone for Army Painter Speed Paint 2.0. So I've got the complete set here. I picked this up from Chaos Cards. It was the best price I could find. It was $240, $245, something like that. I think it was the last one they had in stock, but I'm sure they'll be getting more in. Check them out. As I said, it was the best place for me to get it from at the time. So follow along as we open this, we'll explore it, and then we're going to be using it not just to do the Kill Team starter set, which is going to be Smurfs and Death Guard. I'm going to be using them for painting some of my Horus Heresy miniatures, so we're going to be looking at Sons of Horus, and then I fancy just for doing some different things, I'm going to be looking at doing some Salamanders, some Imperial Fists, Blood Angels. I do a lot of Blood Angels, and potentially some Space Wolves as well, maybe getting back into them. I paint mainly rather than play, but yeah, follow along as we dive into Speed Paint 2.0. So here is the Speed Paint complete set, so let's get into this. So, as I mentioned, I shopped around for where I was going to get this from. Chaos Cards happened to have the best price at the time. As I say, it was $240, $245, around about that sort of price anyway. They did say it was the last one when I ordered it. Hopefully that means they'll be getting some more in. Worth checking them out. I think they've got the smaller set, or the two smaller sets as well, but yeah, check them out anyway if you haven't. So here we are. So we've got 90 paints, I believe it is, in here, plus the medium. So let's have a look. What do we get? Oh wow, it's a bit of a mess. That's probably from me tipping it around. So yeah, the usual painting guide by them. Some stickers. Warpaints Fanatics. So let's just sort these out. Wow, they are all over the show. But I mean, it is the complete range. Obviously, I'm not going to bother taking you through it all. But yeah, we've got absolutely everything that they do in here. So let's just move these about so I can actually get into it, and we will take a look. So one of the reasons I decided to go for speed paints over some of the others, is particularly over contrast paints, is simply the bottles. I prefer the dropper bottles. In fact, all of my Games Workshop paints are now in dropper bottles. I decant them myself. Not that big a deal to do, but it's just fiddly and pernickety and all the rest of it. You know, coming pre-made as these do, or in the dropper bottles already, just makes life easier, shall we say. So it's just not putting these in any particular order, just obviously trying to get into what else comes in the starter set. You know, best laid plans and all that, and now I've opened it, and this is obviously the state that it's in. So yeah, as you may have seen, one of the first bottles was a small speed paint medium. You do, with this complete set, it's one of the dogs with his squeaky toy. Yeah, will be with his squeaky toy. So it does come with a large speed paint medium, so it allows you to obviously dilute and control them a bit more depending how you want. It's got 3 brushes in here. Now, one of the reasons I've decided to focus primarily on doing slap shop type methods, speed painting in general, whichever brand you go for, is my son is getting more and more into painting. Billy does have autism, and I thought the speed paints would be a real boost to his confidence in painting by the very nature and definition of what they do. So I thought doing some slap choppy type painting with him is a really good way for him to get skill levels up quickly and easily, and to encourage him. And that's one of the reasons as well why I went for Kill Team as his introduction to playing. He's desperate to start playing. I want something that's easy for him to pick up. Now once he's got something, it's in there, and he's very black and white, you know, there's no grey with him at all. Just like he is fixated on the Space Marines from the Kill Team set being Smurfs. I really don't like painting Smurfs. That's what he's got his heart set on, so we'll be doing Smurfs. And again, the speed paint range I've got here, when he wants to paint some Orcs as well. In fact, he has started painting some Orcs and some Necrons and that. And I thought, let's just get the entire range. I've then got it all, and you know, I can do the different things with him that he wants to do, because it's about him enjoying it, having fun. My daughter as well started painting as well. She likes pink. Everything she does is pink pretty much. So again, we can do a bit of that in here. So yeah, so a few brushes in here. These will be his brushes. I've got my Artis Opus and my Rosemary & Co and a few others, and I'm thinking actually of getting orange brushes. If anyone's used them yourselves, let me know. Some of the reviews I've seen are really good for them, and the price is fantastic. So let me know if you've used them yourself, how you find them, how you get on with them. But yeah, so yeah, as we said, it's the entire speed paint range in here. So, you know, whatever I want to paint going forward, I am going to primarily focus on this, and then level it up by adding in potentially some layers on top, some layer paints for different things. When it comes to layer paints, I quite like Vallejo. I do have a lot of the Fanatics range as well, and most of the Citadel range. When I'm airbrushing though, I have got Army Painter air paints. I actually prefer the Vallejo ones. Again, if you find that different, if your experiences the Army Painter ones are better, let me know. It's one of these that I try different ranges all the time. So I've got some Pro Acrylic, I've got some too thin coats, I think as a lot of us do, and it's about just finding what the right thing is for that army. I very much prefer the greens that come from the Express colours for doing Orcs over the speed paint range, just personal preference. But that was for a limited one. I've got them all now, so I will be trying that again. But yeah, follow along as we dive into actually using some of these on some of the different armies. I've got some plans for some of the pieces I want to paint this year, so some of these colours might come in really handy for them. But this, I love this set. You know, I'll be honest, it won't be staying in this box. I'll be putting it probably onto my stand above, which if you can see it up there. So I've got the Frontier Wargaming paint case, which I mainly have my layer paints in. I might swap that out actually. I might switch that over to the speed paints. And then the rest of them go in there, and then in tubs as well. from IKEA and stuff, just to keep things together. But yeah, really nice looking set. I do like the fact as well, so you've got the balls in there, the agitators, to keep things going. So yeah, follow along guys as we use these speed paints on the various different armies. Hope you enjoy it. If there's any you want to see in use, if you've been thinking about them, let me know. Might not be on the same models you've got, but yeah, we'll take it from there. Thanks a lot. Speak to you soon.